$13,000 in a month wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough. At the very end, I said to myself that this is it. I have to do the same thing over again. And that's really when it clicked to me that I could not keep doing the same thing over and over again. And that was the year that I made $108,000 in direct sales. And what really put me over the top, just to be done and say that I want to make a change. I was never at home. I never had time with my family. My wife and I really were not, having any kind of relationship at all. We were losing touch with ourselves. I was losing touch with my children. And I decided to take a job in the office in the same company, a telecommunications company that I worked for. I decided just to take a position just to be able to take a break because I was working myself to the bone. And then I became even more miserable. Hi folks, if you don't know my name, it's Don Walker. And if you've seen some of my videos online, you know that, I'm not going back to where I was because I can't go back and I don't want to go back. Over 10 years of sales, of grinding it out, and now I'm here close to being almost 40 years old, and I said, you know what? Is it the money that I want? What do I really want? What I want is more time freedom is what I want. I really sit down and think, before I go to sleep at night or wake up in the morning, I say, what is it that I really want? Is it the amount of money that I want? See, the drive that I always had to make the money that I did and the goals that I've always achieved, the driving force wasn't just the fact that I needed money or I wanted money. I always have my family in the back of my mind, saying that I need to be able to provide for them in the best way possible. But the thing is, I wasn't doing myself any justice. I was wearing myself out health-wise. I wasn't spending any time with my family. And you know what? If you're there right now, if you're at a point right now where you can't turn back, if you're just fed up with the BS and you say, I can't do this anymore, I cannot go back to what the life that I had, then I want to encourage you to stand up for yourself and hold yourself accountable and lock arms with me. Just recently, my wife just left her job back in January 4th. I left mine in September of 2012, not too long ago, folks. And a lot of things have been happening the last few months. A lot of breakthroughs have been happening. We recently came back from an event in Austin, and we didn't have a lot of money in breakthroughs at first, but when we went back to Austin, we did. And it was just enough to let us know that how real this is and to be able to be more sustainable in the internet and not just to be regular affiliate marketers, having fluctuations in our income every month. We know that there's true growth, and with the tools that we have and what we learned, we're just continuing daily to build sustainable businesses online. If you're at that point now where you are sick and tired of your current life right now, you may still have a 9-to-5 job. You may have an executive position. I was a Fortune 500 employee. I understand. I've also had all kinds of other jobs, blue-collar work before. I've also been out of work before, and I'm sure anyone can relate with that. Most people can. If you're there, I definitely understand where you are. What I want to do is encourage you to press the link at the bottom. This video that you're going to see, it's a free video. It changed my wife and I, changed our lives. It's given us hope for a better future, and not just about the money, folks. Our oldest son is 13 years old, and there's only a matter of time we have to spend with him. We're concerned about that. We want to be able to be there for our children and have a good income too, and be able to build long-term revenue and long-term income for our family, and be able to enjoy the ride along the way and spend the best time and the memories that we want to have with our family. If you are in that position where you have that with your loved ones, you're looking for that, there is a way. There is a new way that can basically help people that have never gone online and had the kind of success that they've dreamed of. Because you don't have to be a blogging expert. You don't have to be able to be the most technical savvy person. There's a system that's set up that's a plug and play system. And why do I know that? Because I used to write code, and I know that code is very painful, and most people run from it. I did. So if you're there and you're just sick and tired of the crap, and you're very serious about making a change in your life, we are going to be there with you. My wife and I, we do this full time. We'll answer questions you have. If you can ask any questions about how things are done. You know, we work with a group of people, and we have mentors as well, like everyone should, that know how to do these things and how to make the money that everyone desires and wants. So with that being said, you have a blessed day. You definitely deserve it. And look into the Empower Network. The Empower Network is changing many people's lives. Over 73,000 people have joined already for a very good reason, of all kinds of different backgrounds. And you deserve the best. Until next time.